Hey, this is Movie Edge, and welcome to another in a series of Disney movie collection. This one being Marvel, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yes, it's owned by Disney, so technically it's Disney. So, got a big stack here, and I'm going to show you all of them that I have to date. And yeah. So if you're looking for the 20th Century Fox Marvel stuff, that'll be in another video. I'll do another Marvel Cinematic Universe for 20th Century Fox and whatever you want to call it in another video. But this one's going to be the Disney run one, along with the stuff that came from Columbia, because that's technically Disney run as well. So yeah, I have a cheat sheet in front of me for all the years. So let's get started with this. And this is Marvel Phases 1, 2, and 3. And this goes from 2008 to 2019. So let's get started, shall we? I have to make some room right here so I can pile them up. All right, let's go. The very first one that actually I've seen, Iron Man. And I got this in actually a 3-pack when they were selling these on Amazon. A really good price. I got Iron Man 1, 2, and 3 all together. And this one was the one I guess was in the back, covering up the barcode, because it says that, not for individual sale. They were trying to get rid of all 3 before Disney started putting their artwork on it and stuff. So there you go, the very first one. And this one I seen on TV first before I actually got it on Blu-ray, because I didn't buy all the movies all at once, one after another. No, I seen them on TV first, and then I decided to get the whole collection. So it took me a while. It is the Incredible Hulk. Yes, this is the one with Edward Norton in it, and Liv Tyler, Tim Roth, and William Hurt. And yeah, this would have been great if it was Mark Ruffalo, but yeah. Would the MCU be different if Edward Norton decided to stay as the Hulk instead of quitting, and they had to rehire someone else to do it, Mark Ruffalo, which is a damn good pick, by the way. I forgot to tell you, the Iron Man, the original, was from 2008. The Incredible Hulk, 2008. Originally put out by Universal. It still has the Universal and Paramount stuff on there. This one has Paramount on it. Disney kept them on there for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. And then from 2010, so you take a jump from 2008 to 2010, Iron Man 2. Not my favorite of the 3 movies, but this one was fun. Kind of boring in spots. I think Don Cheadle did a way better job than what was his original name? People at home are screaming at me. Terrence Howard? I think, yeah, Terrence Howard. I think Don Cheadle was a better pick to replace him. More character. He's got a little bit more of a wisecracking attitude than Terrence Howard did. So it's Iron Man 2, and it's from 2010. Next, people don't like this movie that much, but I dig it. I really do. Thor. It was their first Thor movie, so, you know, they were taking a chance and seeing if they could do it right, and I think they got it across. And this also starred Natalie Portman in it, which she's going to be in the next Thor movie come 2022 or something like that. This also has Kate Dunnings in it. She has a part in it. And she was in the second one as well. Yeah, and this one came out in what? 2011. So there was a big jump. No, there wasn't. That's a year jump. Next. Now this one I couldn't find at the time because I guess Disney was in making their buying Marvel at the time, and I couldn't find the original. So I had to get stuck with the 3D version of it, which is fine. I like the artwork, but this got caught in the fire, and you could see there's water damage right here. It pulled off the ink from a thing, from the picture here, back here too. But it doesn't really bother me because the discs are still excellent. I think I got this off of eBay. Captain America: The First Avenger, which came out in 2011. All right, 2011. My eyes are not as good as they used to be. Next, first Avengers movie, Marvel's Avengers, or in the UK, Avengers Assemble, which, you know, I kind of like that title better, Avengers Assemble. But we got just Avengers here. And this movie came out in 2012. Okay, so yeah, this is not a bad movie. It was pretty decent, you know, pretty fun. Then you got one that people crap on a lot, but I think I liked it, and it was a bunch of comedy in there too. Iron Man 3. This is right off the heels of Avengers, and has Ben Kingsley in it, and he did a pretty good funny job in there. And Don Cheadle, of course, is in here. Gwyneth Paltrow, and I think this movie was decent. I don't think it was that bad. People say, "Oh, it's the worst one out of all of them." Don't think so. This one came out in 2013. Yeah. Then you have the next in the Thor series, Thor: The Dark World, which does have Natalie Portman in there again, and Kate Dunnings is in part of this. And of course, Loki is in here. Yeah, this one came out in 2013 as well. Thor: The Dark World. Kind of slow in spots, but I dug it. I thought it was good. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This one was actually pretty damn good. Got Samuel Jackson in it. You got Chris Evans. Well, of course, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Robert Redford. Yeah, great cast. And this one had Anthony Mackie as well as the Falcon. And can't find his name on here. Who played the Winter Soldier? I can't find his name on here. Oh, well, people are probably yelling at me right now going, it was blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I can't think of it, but Captain America: The Winter Soldier came out in 2014. Then this started a great series, and I can't wait for the third one to come out, but it's going to be a while. Guardians of the Galaxy, a very fun movie, and love the cameo by none other than Howard the Duck, and of course, Stan Lee, and who else was in this thing? John C. Reilly had a small part in this movie, and there's Benicio del Toro was in here. Michael Rooker, yeah, he's in here too. But this funny movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, came out in 2014, and I don't remember. I don't think I've seen this one at the theater. I've seen the second one at the theater. Next, This is Avengers Age of Ultron 2015. And yes, this is when Disney started using the case colors. The red case for this. And I dug them. They should have made them all different colored cases, but they didn't. 20th Century Fox did this on Deadpool, the first one, but you had to get it at Target to actually get the red case, which was kind of stupid. But yeah, this is a Avengers Age of Ultron. Yeah, really good cast in this. There you go. I think this introduces us to Vision. So yeah, Age of Ultron. Not the best in Avengers movies, but it was fun. It was a good movie. Yeah. Next, another one that's Ant-Man that came out in 2015 as well. This one came with the black case, clear case. This one I got as a single, and single disc, and this was one of those things that I don't know. They had two different versions of this, or three different versions. They had a 3D version, I think. They had the two disc version was Blu-ray and DVD, and then they had the single version. I don't know why they did that for this movie, but they all came with the black cases. I think, not unless I'm wrong. Comment below. But this one was pretty fun. I like Michael Pena in this. He was actually awesome, and yeah. 2015, I already said that, but yeah, I liked how they did colored cases and then they just stopped. I don't know why. The next one, really good movie, and this introduced us to none other than Spider-Man. It was Captain America: Civil War, and this is a damn good movie. Kind of sucks to see them fighting amongst each other, but they did, and yeah, this one came out, Civil War came out in 2016, and it had, look at that cast, man. Look at that cast. I think this should have been like something called something else. This is called Captain America: Civil War. It could have been called Avengers, or Iron Man versus Captain America or something like that. Instead of Civil War. I don't know. But, do I still got this stuff in here? Yeah, I still got the code in here, but it's used. See, they only made single discs on some, and some they had two discs. I don't know why. Okay, from Captain America: Civil War, we go into Doctor Strange. I seen this movie, and I liked it. Seen it on TV first, and then I got it on Blu-ray. I got the slip to it. Slips are really hard for me to get in the MCU because I started late. But yeah, it was a decent start, and it just got a little bit tedious towards the middle. Kind of bored me in spots. I started looking at my phone. I started looking up stuff. This came out in 2016, and yeah, see, this is where they started doing Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. I don't know. And then they had a 3D version of this too with a different slipcover. Next, another one where I got the slipcover. I ordered this one from the Disney Movie Club. It was between this and a 3D version, and I just went with the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is 2017, which I like this one better than the first. I really did. And the first one was fun, but this one had a lot more, just, I don't know. I love Michael Rooker in here. He was just awesome. A Baby Groot just made the movie. Of course, you have Dave Bautista and Zoe Saldana. and just the whole cast was great in this movie. And of course, Howard the Duck does make an appearance at the end in the credit area, and Stan Lee got a really big cameo in this. Yeah, so I liked it. I think it's great. And this one, I told you the date on this one was 2017. And then we got into Disney working with the Columbia Pictures, Sony Entertainment, and it was Spider-Man Far From Home. This just happened to be the 3D version I picked up. I got this on Amazon, and it was like really the same price as the regular, so I was like, I'll just get the 3D. I'm not going to use the 3D, but I'll just get it. I think it was a different cover. This is Iron Man. I do like the UK version better, UK cover better, because it has the villain on it. Michael Keaton is, what was it? Michael Keaton is the Vulture. And yeah, this is really unique because this side is straight up, this side's upside down, but he's sitting like that. So you have to turn it upside down. Really cool. This is all written upside down. This is not. That's so stupid. This is not. The whole thing should have just been upside down. But you turn it this way. This is all right side up, but this is upside down still. Stupid. But yeah. I really like this movie. It's great. Introduced Spider-Man, got to be in more of the movie, and you know, the cast was great on here as well. So, yeah, this one came out, Spider-Man Homecoming 2017. And then, 2017, we got into this one, and this one was a good one. Thor Ragnarok 2017. Thor, Hulk, Loki, the chick that I can't remember her name, the character's name. Kate Blanchett was in it. Jeff Goldblum, he was hilarious in this. If you haven't seen the there's like a little short in there where Jeff Goldblum's character tries to get an apartment, and Thor couldn't be at that apartment anymore, and so Jeff Goldblum's character, as in the movie, tried to get that apartment with the guy and stay. It's hilarious if you haven't seen it. I'm trying to see what it was called. Exclusive short, Team Daryl. That's what it's called. It's funny if you haven't checked it out. But great team right there. You got really good characters. I hope the Hulk teams up with, one of them again, because I don't see him doing a movie on his own. Just not going to work. After Thor Ragnarok came their masterpiece. This one almost won for Academy Award. It got nominated, and it did win for something. I can't remember what. If you know, write it below in a box. But it did win an Academy Award for something. Great movie, beautiful cinematography, and this movie. They were in this movie, and then Black Panther, and then in 2018, and then 2018 again they were in Avengers Infinity War. So these people worked double duty doing their movie and being in Avengers. But this is a great cast. You got Michonne here from The Walking Dead. Yeah, just great movie, great cast. I highly recommend to pick this up if you haven't seen it yet. Next, Avengers Infinity Wars. This great cast again. It's not listed on here, but great cast again. This one came out, like I said, in 2018, and it had a slew of new characters. This takes right after, I want to say, Thor Ragnarok, kind of, because Thor and Hulk are not in here. Wait, they're in here. What am I saying? Thor. Oh, okay. Thor and Hulk were in one of these, and they were missing in one. Oh, it was Civil War they were missing in because they were in Thor Ragnarok, so they were missing from that one. And then they were in this one, so right after Ragnarok, you see what happens to them as they're traveling back. So, yeah, it's really good. I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. Kind of depressing at the end, but yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy really did not get much time in the movie, but you have a whole big cast like this. What do you expect? And that was Avengers Infinity Wars, and then this is the one that was happening, I guess, timeline frame, probably, this is 2018, but probably timeline frame, this happened as Infinity War was going on, or before Infinity Wars. You have Ant-Man and the Wasp. So this is supposed to be happening during Infinity Wars, because Infinity Wars didn't have Ant-Man in it. So this was happening another time frame, I think, probably before it, then Infinity Wars, and then this. And of course, Ant-Man got stuck in a time thing. And yeah, we don't see him until later. But great movie as well if you haven't seen it. Great cast, very fun. And this one, did I say the year on this? 2018? Yeah, they had 3 movies come out in 2018. Very impressive. And the cast alone is just great. Yeah. Ant-Man versus the Wasp. I really wish they would have done a colored case for that. Next, you're going to hate me for this, but I have not seen this movie yet. I have to see it. But in Avengers Endgame, you didn't really need to see this movie first to see that, so whatever. It's Marvel's Captain America. Or Captain Marvel. And Brie Larson in that suit. Oh, come on. You're killing me. Oh, totally hot. Anyway, some people liked her in this movie. Some people hated it. But I think she did a great job at Endgame. And I can't wait to check this one out when I get a chance. This was, again, see, they did the, did they do it to the, yeah, this is where they started, I was around, bear with me. It was after Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War, Ant-Man versus Ant-Man and the Wasp, and this one started getting just a Blu-ray and the digital. There was no DVDs in here, which I don't care about the DVDs. So yeah, so when I get a chance, I'm going to watch this one and check it out. And yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's in here. If Samuel L. Jackson's in here, I got to see it. I'm just being really slow at it. And of course, when did Captain Marvel came out in 2019? Endgame came out in 2019. This one was beautiful, fantastic. I didn't know how it was gonna continue from Infinity Wars. I was making speculations and stuff. How is this going to continue? I want to know. Took a while, but and it came in. It delivered, and yeah, Captain America is not in, or Captain Marvel, I did it again, is not in much of this, but what she is in, she comes in, kicks ass, and leaves. But anyway, Yeah, 181 minutes. This was a long ass movie, and the cast alone. I mean, they can't even list it on the thing. Did I list it on here? No, they didn't even list the cast on here. That's how many people were in this movie. Just a ton of people. And what else did I want to say about this movie? Well, it's sad because if you haven't seen it yet, I don't care. Spoiler alert, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, dies in the end of this movie, but he saves millions of people, millions, billions of people by just saying, "I am Iron Man." Snaps his fingers. Yeah, I love the gauntlet that he made, where he just touches it and the Infinity Stones just go off into his. Why did he think of that way before that? I don't know, but that was a great part. Where Thanos was like, "Hey, where did my stones go?" He's like, "I have it." But it was a great scene. Yeah, and of course, Scarlett Johansson. Didn't want to see her go, but she does have a Origins movie coming out, I think, 2020. I think. I don't have that listed, but can't wait to see that. And yeah, so Avengers Endgame. If you haven't seen this one yet, what rock have you been under? Great movie. Finally, I haven't gotten to this one yet, but it's not only 4K. I decided maybe I'm just going to start replacing those to 4K, all my movies, or just continue and just put them on 4K. I don't know. But I decided to just buy this one in 4K. I got a great deal from Pam at Video Game Movie Dome. Check her out on Instagram, not Instagram, Facebook. Video Game Movie Dome. That's where I got this at. Got a good deal on it. No digital code, but $15. Great deal. Didn't really care if I got this on Blu-ray or 4K, but the 4K, I want to see it. I definitely want to see this movie to see the continuation of what happened after Endgame. Nice little tribute to Iron Man back there. And different artwork on the inside. That I love too. See, slips different than this. That was class. And then the back, same. But you have artwork on the Blu-ray and the 4K. So yeah, this one I have to get to. Probably going to watch Captain America first and then watch this movie. And then I can't wait for the second part of this movie because it is a two-parter. But it doesn't look like it's coming out next year. It looks like it's coming out in 2022. It's listed as. Hopefully they could get it done before that. But I'm so glad that Disney and Columbia, Sony, Columbia, whatever you want to call it, got together on this and work things out, because Spider-Man belongs in the MCU, period. And I have a feeling that Venom is going to work his way into the MCU. Didn't add Venom into this collection. I do have Venom, but it is nothing to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe as of now. But I have a feeling after the second part of this movie, I have a feeling Venom is going to show his face and give Spider-Man a hard time. So, yeah. And that one came out in 2019. So, in 2019, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. We had 3 in 2019 and 3 in 2018. 3 in 2017. 2 in 2016, 2 in 2015, 2 in 2014, 2013 they had 2, 2012 just 1, 2011 they had 2 movies, 2010 they had 1 movie, and 2008 they had 2 movies. And that's it. If you want to consider Venom, then Marvel had 4 movies out in 2018. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't consider any of those movies part of the MCU. No. But I will do a 20th Century Fox one eventually with the Venom movie in there as well. And of course, the Deadpools and stuff like that. If you have any comments or questions for me about any of this collection, feel free to get a hold of me here on YouTube. This is Movie Edge, signing off. Take care, people. Till next time.